Hey you guys, your girl Lady Lux here, featuring Miss Maria. And my topic today is going to be on lifestyle. So she's going to ask me a couple of questions. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Okay. All right. So, first question is, okay. I know someone who is probably in school, and let's just say their major is probably like biochem, but they want to have a major in something like in theater, musical department, something in that, around that. But they live with their parents. Now, the only problem is if he or she live under that roof, they're gonna have to abide. Meaning, the free food, gas, all that. He or she ain't gonna be getting it if that person decides to switch major to musical arts or something like that. What is the best advice you would be able to give?
The best advice I'll be able to give you is basically, it's your major. It's what you want to do. Your parents are not going to be the ones sitting in your room helping you study, taking the test for you. You know what I mean? So the second thing I could possibly give you is you can honestly tell them that, okay, I'm doing biology, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But at the same time, you will be completing your major. So when you graduate, they can't do nothing but accept the fact that that's what you did. Although they're going to be mad at the fact that you lied. But it's what you want to do. You know what I mean? So that's the best thing that's going to be for you.
So that, in the long run, that could start a whole rack of bullshit for that person.
I understand, but it's your life. It's not your parents' life. That's one thing you gotta get, especially if you're African. If you're African and you tell your parents, oh, I want to do theater, they're gonna be like, Tita, what? You're not doing any nonsense. They want you to do, they want you to be a pharmacist, they want you to be a doctor, they want you to have something to do with health or with math. If you're not doing none of that, you're not a good child.
So basically, you say fake it till you make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Second question. Something like a bit romantic. Okay, so girls, you know, this is for the ladies, for the young ones, around like, you know, the younger ones. They're like, they want to be in a committed relationship, and they're in school. What is your, you know, like, how do they know it's the right time? You know, you hear about stories about, you know, at the wedding, I've been with my wife since high school, been with my wife since college. How do they know that their situation is the same and it's not a nigga just looking for sex or some shit like that?
First of all, if you ever want to be in a good relationship, never give up the first night, never give up the second night, never give up the first week, never give up the second week. Don't give it up until you know you're ready. And you shouldn't be ready within a couple of weeks, a couple of months. It should be a year or more. Not even a year is not even enough.
3 years.
You know what I mean? So
you are banned from the pussy.
You're just going to mess up your relationship by just giving it up easily. If you're going to be an easy chick, it's going to be an easy relationship. That's going to end like that.
Damn.
So that's what I have to say.
Okay, but what if he like really, like, he gives her the world? You know, some guys are just so freaking sweet with these shit. Like, they can like size her head, try to buy her some shit. Like, you know, like, some guys are some smooth ass criminals. Like, how would she know for sure? Because not every girl have a big sister. So how would she know for sure? Like, this a bullshitter. Like, this is BS.
First of all, you should have common sense. You should set your ground.
Just because it's common sense don't make it common.
No. You should set your ground with him, first of all. And you should see the type of person he is before you even take any step. Because first of all, he could be a psychopath. He could have AIDS. He could have any type of disease. He could buy you everything in the world and still give you some type of disease. Or he could buy you everything. He could buy you a car. He could buy you an apartment. He could buy you anything. And dudes will go as far as they can just to get in your parents. So it's your conscience that will know whether this is the right one or whether it's not.
So basically, they should just go by hope.
Nah, not go by hope. Everybody's different. So I couldn't tell you this is what you should do, this is what you shouldn't do. Because everybody has their own mindset. Everybody has different relationship. Everybody likes different type of people. So it's depend on what type of dudes you like. That's all.
So she should have smashed him on the first day.
Hell no. That's rule 101. That's rule number 1. Like, that's one thing you should never, ever
What
do.
about she gets drunk and accidentally he slips it in?
Son, like, it's no words for it. It exactly no words for it. If you're drunk, you should know what that, because you're obviously not drunk enough. Like, come on now. Somebody obviously slipped something in your drink for you to give it up the first night. And then you'll be like, oh, I didn't remember. I was drunk. It just happened. No, bitch, you're lying. You knew exactly what happened. Right before when he took off your pants, when he took off your drawers. You know everything. So that's all I got to say about that.
All right, that's all.